When the Rana Plaza garment factory collapsed in April 2013, killing over 1,000 people, it seemed certain the fashion industry would change its treatment of low-wage workers within its complex and sometimes hidden supply chains. But a decade later, much of the work that began after the collapse remains to be done, not just in Bangladesh, but throughout South Asia, Latin America, and Africa. Conditions in Bangladesh have improved, but only about half of the country's estimated 4,500 factories are covered by safety monitoring programs that came after Rana Plaza. Wages and worker exploitation haven't been addressed. Brands, governments, and consumers, who have become accustomed to fast fashion, play a role in the lack of progress. Competition prevents brands from implementing costly factory reforms that might result in higher prices that turn away customers. In the US, the Consumer Price Index for apparel has been mostly flat since 1994, while prices for goods and services overall have more than doubled over that period. Now, advocates behind the Bangladesh Accord, the 2013 agreement that resulted in numerous safety upgrades in Bangladesh, are expanding their efforts to other countries, starting in Pakistan, through what's known as the International Accord. The agreement requires brands to submit to independent inspections and pay for needed repairs. Member companies agree to finance the program with annual fees and to submit to arbitration if they fail to address problems. Some large US brands, including Gap and Levi, that manufacture in Pakistan, have yet to sign, while European brands have. The business landscape in Europe is more accustomed to dealing with unions and arbitration. Regulations like mandatory due diligence in the EU and forthcoming measures in the US and New York State will likely require more supply chain transparency in the fashion industry, but they may not be enough to get companies to sign legally binding agreements like the Accord. Yet the decision not to sign comes with major risks. Should a tragedy occur at another garment factory, and it turns out to be a producer for a well-known US brand, the consequences are devastating for brand image.